If you missed Dr. Phil earlier today here on KXAN, his subject for today was a familiar one for many of us here in Central Texas, that being Rodney Reed.
He was convicted of murdering Stacy Stites, whose body was found in Bastrop County in 1996. His execution is scheduled for next month.
But behind Reed's conviction is a complex story, and there are plenty of doubters. Dr. Phil is among them. He spoke today with KXAN Sally Hernandez.
I want to go back to how you have interviewed many people who have been accused of wrongdoing, some people who have been accused of doing some very, very bad things. Even before you started your show, you've had a background when it comes to CSI. You said that Rodney Reed is being truthful in his comments. Are you stopping short, though, and saying Rodney Reed is innocent?
Well, that's not the question here. The question here is this, and look, do I have a crystal ball? No, I don't. I do not believe that he killed this woman. I can tell you that from my clinical background, from my forensic psychology background. I can tell you that I do not see indications that scientifically, medically, or in talking to this man that he is the perpetrator here. What I do know is that in listening to him talk, there are a lot of lie behaviors that people put forth. This stuff that you see in pop psychology about if people are lying, they look up and to the left. And that's all fun for party games, parlor games. Has nothing to do with whether you can predict the truth or not. But there are lie behaviors that are very reliable in determining whether somebody is telling the truth or not. And I gave him several of those tests that he's not even aware he was taking, and he passed every single one of those tests.
You're saying that Rodney Reed did not kill Stacy Stites?
That is my belief, but I want people to make up their own mind after they hear the evidence that the triers of fact have yet to hear.
Thank you, Dr. Phil.
Thank you, Sally.
And today's episode featured a lot of our coverage of the case over the years. In part 2 of Dr. Phil's interview with death row inmate Rodney Reed, Reed's attorney tells Dr. Phil what he really thinks happened to Stacy Stites. Plus, Rodney tells Dr. Phil that he wants a new trial to prove to the world that he did not kill Stacy, but he's got less than 6 weeks to go before his November 20th date for execution. You can see that broadcast tomorrow at 3 o'clock here only on KXAN.